it's the context. And many of you cover defense procurement. It is a very complicated, obtuse, and ultimately ugly process.
Things did get ugly when Vice-Admiral Mark Norman was charged with breach of trust. Prosecutors alleged he had leaked cabinet secrets, mostly to a Quebec shipyard. Problem was, no one had asked the former Conservative government precisely what the Admiral had been told to do.
Cabinet would have given Mark Norman and the Defense Department the authority to move forward on this procurement. Having taken the decision that we did via Cabinet Committee, and therefore giving Mark Norman the green light to proceed, he would have had authority to speak to the Davie shipyard.
That is a bombshell. If Norman was authorized to share information, then why was he charged with leaking cabinet secrets? Even his lawyer is not sure how much the RCMP knew or understood about the shipbuilding deal. She suggests the information could have been found in cabinet records.
The RCMP didn't have it or didn't look for it.
Norman was also accused of leaking secrets to a CBC journalist while the Liberals were in power. McKay's revelation may help explain the Crown's decision to stay the charge.
I'm not a lawyer, but this seems to me to be awfully contradictory to the idea that Admiral Norman broke public trust if he was following and acting upon political direction.
It was left to the Justice Minister to explain.
The evidence was gathered by the RCMP, Mr. Speaker, and was turned over to the Prosecution of Service of Canada. Mr. Speaker, the Director of Public Prosecutions, as well as the prosecutor in this case, have both stated that there was no government interference or contact.
The RCMP last week defended the investigation, calling it thorough. Tonight, it stood by that assessment, saying it had nothing more to add. Murray Brewster, CBC News, Ottawa.
And over the weekend, opposition MPs demanded an emergency meeting of the Defense Committee to try to look more deeply into Norman's prosecution. At least 4 of those MPs are members of the committee, so according to rules, that meeting must take place this week.